区里忒大了，这都是一都得叫它高着点儿。
高点儿也成不了啊，这个数，知道吧？
啊，是成不了，这就是吧？这要是在一换一么的，它都当点儿增大的时候多。他这个钱应该再朝外支点，你都这样着去一当点儿，你都说这是当点儿高的。啊啊。这手上这还有点是真的。
hydraulic power unit up there. Must make slow, progressive cuts each pass. Look at that sucker, man. He hasn't talked about this one yet, but we'll find out. Alright, so he's setting the standard up on this one here, and he's going to compare it to this one that he just lapped in. So they just did their measurements and they're going to do another polish on it.
Catch the slurry drip in the middle of the wheel.
Yeah. So they just lapped it again, and now they're taking another reading on it. They preset the standard, the gauge over here on the standard, and then they're getting the readings. And that's thousandths, but they're cutting it in really fast now. It was 9 thousandths out before that last pass, and now it looks like we've got there's a -3 there. So this is a diamond coated rope saw, and slicing through that block, and they said that cut there will take approximately 3 hours to get through. It looks like one giant portaband. About 12 foot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Needle's going about 55 miles an hour right now.
Okay.
If you go any faster, wears down.
Yeah. It becomes, the toys is always going to be
Exactly, yeah. And they just got their new drain system here, so they got a sump where the solids collect and spill over into the water tank. Yeah, and they've got a new filter system.
Yeah, so they got to deal with all of the the runoff and the waste. Looks like they got some new rotary screw compressor right there. Ingersoll. I'm kind of jumping ahead of the tour. They got a nice organized metal rack there with just about everything you need to do some fab work. Lots of different flat bars, round bars, angles, channels, structural, and they got a nice little workshop set up right here. We got the chop saw, blaster, bandsaw. There's a vertical bandsaw, mill drill, arbor press, nice big welding table. Got some belt sanders over there, and it looks like we got us a Johnson saw here. Yep, it's one of the newer Dake Johnson saws. Looks like some more of their stock. What do you think, man?
This place is badass, Adam.
Pretty freaking cool.
I want a new surface plates.
I do too.
After seeing their operation and all the different variety of plates, it's unbelievable.
Right.
And this is all rough. This is all the rough, rough grind.
Yep. Roughed in. And what I understood that these go to Stand Ridge and they do your finishing.
Correct.
They finish them over there. They finish them and polish them to size to their different grades. Very neat operation here. We were just talking about the metal shop here, and Ray pointed out something I didn't even see. They got some of the carts here that looks like they're fabbing up for the granite plates. So that must be what they're using a lot of this metal shop for right here.
3-point leveling system built into these racks, it looks like.
Yep. 3-point mount system. Look like some 1/4 inch angle iron.
Yep. This is an A-bomb sized forklift. How do I know the field of view?
You got it. I can tell.
Is it good?
Yeah, that thing picks up so much. All right, Adam, you approve of this size?
I think this small size is A-bomb size. It'll handle it.
It'll move the K and C around.
Yeah. What'd you say the weight capacity?
64,000 pounds.
64,000 pounds. It might handle one of them blocks over there.
That block is 64,000 pounds.
All right, we're going into the machine shop, he says. Wow, look at this place.
Oh, here it is.
Hey, a Victor lathe. Check that out, man.
That one's a little different than yours, Adam.
That one looks a little bit shorter than mine.
Oh, you have a security system.
Yeah.
So don't make someone run away with a piece of granite. That's how they make their own YouTube videos. Yeah.
And we got an Acra lathe over here. That looks like a fairly new Acra.
They're not cutting granite.
Yeah, for making parts.
Acra mill, 2 Acra mills.
We got the 3-axis servos on this one here, and a power drawbar.
You notice it's 60 degrees in here, Adam?
Yeah, it's a climate control.
Yeah.
I could tell as soon as we came in.
You got this place in the area.
I'd like to have this size mill at the house, something like this. That one's not quite A-bomb size though.
No. A-bomb Junior.
It's nice and clean in here. Look at the little granite plate we got right here. It's a 1630. I have a 1660 Victor. This one is not the 2-speed motor. Mine's a 2-speed, so you have 2 ranges here. But it's of the same era.
Looks like you got a little backlog on
There you go, Victor, Adam.
Look, the little Victor lathe, man.
Is that the same size as yours?
No, that one's shorter. That's a 1630, so mine's twice as long.
Twice as long, but same swing though, right?
Yeah. All right, guys, we made it to the Stand Ridge Granite, the main shop here for Stand Ridge, and we're getting ready to go inside and take a little tour. So I hope I can get some video of everything, all right?
Wow, you don't need glasses for it. All right.
We're just coming in and starting our tour.
70 is usually the standard. Between 68 and 70, our plates are certified at 70. Okay. Last one? Okay. Yeah, so this room's always at 70 degrees, 50% humidity, plus or minus 5%. But this is where all of the granite surface plates come in to normalize before we ship them. We keep our semi-finished stock in the back. You know, we rev stuff in, and then when we get an order, we'll do the final diamond lapping. You can see he's doing some diamond lapping over here. This is the process you see over here is how we do all of our smaller plates. So that's an 18 by 24 2 ledge. We actually put them upside down onto the lapping plate. But on the bigger pieces, you can see we have our cast iron laps here. These are for the bigger plates. Some smaller ones for corrections. This particular piece, I'm making it flat on the top, and we're making this ledge down there parallel. So right now, we have a surface ground, and this is going to run on the lap. Machine base, we're going to make this one parallel. Most of the stuff we make, we don't know the end result, but it's mostly all aerospace and a lot of medical. But everything sits about at least a week to 2 weeks in here before it ships. So it comes in, it just sits because it will change with temperature, just like steel would.
A little slower. So how do you set that? Right then, is it fluted?
Yeah, and we'll go over to that department too. I'm going to take you guys all around. Okay. It's not a huge facility, so this piece I haven't started, this top surface yet. This has just come in from the lap, so you can see that's a couple of tenths right there.
Oh, that's pretty clever.
But this is simulating a height gauge, the base and the arm.
Okay.
So whatever icy here's the air you get is the height gauge.
So this is basically a flexure mechanism.
Correct. Correct. But this doesn't measure flatness. So companies that come in to calibrate granite surface plates, a lot of cal houses will only put this up. And they'll say, oh, the plate's good. But this doesn't check flatness at all because you're zeroing flatness to the plate. So what you need is not a calculator. We also have a key-side laser. It does the same thing. We prefer this.
Old-fashioned technology.
Very old-fashioned technology, but in my opinion, the best way to go. There's no, lasers need to normalize this, the power of the mag light. And we have a precision mirror on the other side with a straight edge, and this will actually measure flatness.
Okay. Can we see that?
Yeah, of course you can.
I was just curious.
Yeah, of course.
Can do it in spare time, right?
Well, I'm sure on eBay there's probably one or two of these about. So.
Yeah.
Not that I ever
You want to be able to check your own granite table?
So they're all dry up. The process that I'm going to teach you guys out there this is the finishing process. When they're being newly manufactured, that you saw or soft facility, they're being sawn. When they come in, we don't go straight to this process. We only can remove a couple thousand times per year, just to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Every collimator looks a little bit different on the inside. You can go ahead and look in there. I don't have it zeroed, but you guys are welcome to take a look. This one is kind of an orange amber color. Most of the Kilowatt watts have a green image. Go in here and a certain sense. But this has been here, 40 years. Yeah, this has been any time an accessory is purchased from us. This is the table that all final calibration of. There's been each color, right? 2 inches. Any standard accessory has been done. One of these cables. Your angle plate that you bought was done on here. Everything.
So you think it's big one?
Yeah. A lot of times what will happen is the customer will order a piece that's parallel, and they want 2 pieces matched. So instead of making 2 pieces matched, we'll make the one piece, cut it in half, bring it back into the lap. So they're already within millions before you even start.
That's what you're doing here?
Yeah,
Making
that's
two
what we're doing
pairs?
here, yeah. They wanted 2 parallel pieces.
Okay.
What's the template size?
I don't know, actually. How much do you cut per pass, typically?
Not what they did at Precision.
You guys don't have granite surface plates?
I've got an old Dual.
Oh. Kick grinding, really great. They're over in Montebello. They do great. Made it, they couldn't come up with the funds sitting here. They actually just like us out. It's been sitting here for almost 10 years. This isn't some astrology or anything, it's just something an artist came up with that he wanted.
Look at all these granite plates, man. Any different size, shape you need. They build a lot of their own carts here. Looks like their fab area.
Yeah, they're not using those. Those were years ago. We didn't have that surface grinder. That's what those were. Granted, I don't take you where we're actually starting to I'll show you guys the machine shop, and then we'll head over to the other grinder.
The hell of a grinder right there, man.
So machine shop. We make
Machine
all
shop.
of our templates and tooling and inserts in here. You guys are welcome to come around here. Okay. We prefer old equipment and refurbish. The old equipment, it's just prettier. You can see all those pieces we had to refurbish complete, and it's so accurate. So this is where we make our template tooling. So when a customer wants a certain hole pattern and they need it within 10 thousandths, we'll make the template here for drilling. And that machine right behind you right there, we actually made that machine out of our granite, and we'll put the template up in there. And that checks our template, because you have to be sure before you put drilling. More people that are used to it here, huh?
Old Cincinnati mill over there.
Young machinists in here.
Yeah.
So you don't put tamp on this, so when it goes in, it pushes the air out?
No, I'll show you the process what we do. We drill a hole about 30 thousandths larger. We drill the hole approximately 3 feet up. And you let it push down on air bubbles. So we're actually able to cut that. Yeah. I was going to say. So the templates that they're making in there, he's using it right now. Just make sure you guys don't slip.
And aluminum doesn't move and drag in the cutter?
No. Sorry.
But you'll use it like
Yes. Yeah, well, they wear out. Can we bring it back into the room and check out the machine?
I was wondering why you didn't use steel.
We really don't use it too often. You know, we have a couple of customers who use it, but it's about 5 axles and
Those are pretty cool.
But these guys have been here the longest out of anyone at the company.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I was here with the original owner.
So he uses a diamond tip, looks like a little core drill, and he's pulling the slugs out now. That was the template that he was just using to transfer the hole pattern into this little granite plate.
Years. This thing also never stops. I mean, of course at night, but all day long this thing's running. The original owner, I agree. The original owner said, my grandfather, don't buy it. Clean it out. We ended up buying it. I think it really paid $10,000. The magnetic chuck on it is that. And I mean, this thing just really the biggest stuff it was. Something said, big one. We don't do
They said these are used for bench centers. We got a T-slot in the center there.
It's been sitting in there for months. What we'll do is we'll finish it off, and this is our shipping area. We'll probably go through all of this in less than 2 weeks. Yeah, when you call up. Yeah, when you call up, that's the finished one that I've done in the lab. What happens is we run a little slower, which is very rare, or on a Saturday, but I'll do it all these 24 by 30.
All right, guys. That's the end of the tour here at Stand Ridge. Mike was a great tour guide and really let us check out everything and explain everything in good detail. We all had a lot of fun. And he's throwing in some Stand Ridge stickers, swag. So, and Rick done picked him up a granite plate. I think they're going to load that up here. We're going to head on back to Stands, and tomorrow is the bash. So see you there.